The Riders' defense is all over them. Nickerson, Meyer, Mattioli, and Blivin is your squad, and they are working hard for 5 more seconds to see if they can get Elijah sprung and help. Shot from the top of the circle hits off a stick and goes up over the net, and now we're going to try and exit the zone, but the puck's just a little high out of play, and we're going to come back for another face-off. But we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Schoenheider still has a few minutes to sit in the box with his buddy from the Knights for their matching penalty. I'm going to guess about another minute. Sorry, the mic is cutting in and out. I'm actually holding it in my hand against my face. So I'm going to go, it's probably the spotty Wi-Fi. Sorry about the sound. We'll do our best. Okay, that faceoff was won and controlled by the Knights to try and move it in toward Abby's net, but the Riders are again all over them. They're going to get a shot. Stick save by Abby over into the corner. Collected by the Riders, who dump it, but it's held in on the point. They try and dump again. Palak against the puck. There's lots of Knights with open space. It's scary. Abby makes a great save there. Shibalov held down for a moment in front of the net by the Knights, but he stands up and he's going to recollect, try and move it behind the net. Slings it around behind to Knights are going to get another penalty. That's the same guy who was holding Shibby down, so I'm okay with that. I think that's an interference call, if I remember what those X's in front of the chest mean. So we're going to have a power play. 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're coming over to our offensive zone, courtesy of that penalty, and have a face-off to the right of the Knights goaltender. Face-off won by the Knights. Into the corner they go. High! They held in with a hand by Henry Schoenheider, who reached for it and kept it in. Oh, squirts out, but we are still on sides. Not anymore. I heard a whistle, but didn't see the action as it got out of my sight line. But I think it was a little bit offside. So we're going to have another neutral zone face-off. I see Blivin, Palak, and Mattioli coming in with Shibalov and Schofield. Face-off won by the Riders. Into Shibby's skates right at center ice, and he can't quite get it back out. Schofield tries to drop, but loses possession. Now collected by Mattioli and brought in. He's looking for a way to get a shot, but the Knights poke it off his stick and into the neutral zone. Shibby gives chase in the defensive zone. Tries to push it back, but there's another Knight there with a... Oh, Shibby skates in and stops that puck from finding Abby. Thank you. Moves through the neutral zone all by himself, and he's going to take a backhanded shot. That's a save by that goalie. And then Schofield's going to try and send it back across ice, but it's picked off before he can move it. Shibalov there again, centering pass to Palak, who gets a shot, but it bounces over the goalie's head and over the net. Now into the corner where I can't see, but there's probably a lot of action. The puck just squirted out, and the Knights look like they have possession. High, they throw it into the neutral zone. Schofield sends it back to Henry Schoenheider. Schoenheider sends it through neutral ice to Palak, but Palak doesn't quite get there. Schofield comes forward and picks it up, carries it through center of ice by himself. He dances, gets a shot, and there it goes, right over the goalie's head. We are tied 3-3, folks. They gave Schofield all day to shoot that puck, and he took every second of it and found his moment. I think that power play had just expired when that goal got scored, so I think it goes for an even strength. We're going to line up with the law firm at the front here. Giffen to take the face off. Okay, face off won by the Knights and controlled back to their D. They get back to the center and they dump it into the corner and chase. Schoenheider takes the player off of his feet to control the puck behind the net. Moves it back into the corner, picked up by Nickerson. Nickerson out to Corcoran. Corcoran moves it back and forth to Nickerson. Give and go pass. Nickerson has got, Hernandez He went behind Cohen, and and they went off sides. I'm so sorry. I just saw it coming. It was like a train wreck. So we don't get that zone entry. That was too bad. We'll give it a try again here as we get a face-off in the neutral zone. Face-off won by the Knights, who carry it in. Nickerson gets right in the way of that player. Picked up by Owen Meyer. Sends it right in front of the net, but it's picked up again by the Knights. High dump into the neutral zone by the Riders. We've got Hernandez chasing, and he's got two men on. Corcoran's right behind him. Corcoran and Hernandez buzzing like flies in the neutral zone, but the Knights push through. They're 3 times the size of that crew. They send the puck toward the net, but it doesn't quite make it. They're in the corner, trying to control to get a pass. They've got a guy ready to shoot here at the top of the circle. Puck squirts into the neutral zone. Dixon is chasing. Nobody behind him, but the Knights are trying to pick it up. Hits the back of Bliven's leg as he tries to move out. And so Bliven and Dixon are now in the offensive zone chasing the Knights. The Knights bank it off the boards and then back around to the other side. Looks like Mattioli in the corner. I've lost sight of it, team. Comes away. I see Dixon moving in along the lines, try and hold it in, but it gets past Dixon and Meyer. Now there's a 3-on-1 breakaway. Holy Moses. Abby stops that, shuts it down, and lays on it. Woo! Abby running. Who stops a 3-on-1? She does. Oh, my God. 3-on-1. 3-on goalie. How does that happen? Yowza. All right. Abby's going to reset herself. We're going to switch out the squad on the ice as we come in for a defensive zone face-off. Schoenheider, Schofield, Shibalov, Palick, and I can't see who's on the other side. Face-off won by the Knights and right into Abby's waiting glove. She's going to shut that down and start again. You get that shot too? Palick in to take this face-off. Won by the Knights. Back to the top of the circle. They're going to recollect, dump it into the corner. A waiting player. Knights going back and forth in the neutral zone. Now, dumped it into the corner. Lots of riders there to pick it up. Krestoff off the boards, but the Knights pick it up off the bounce. Back into a centering pass, trying to get a backhand shot. Abby saw it. 2 shots. Oh, my God. That was amazing. 3 shots. Yo! She's down. There's kids on top of her, but she has made sure that she's got the puck underneath of her body. I'm not sure what kind of cluster that is. There's a lot of kids down. 2 refs there. That was awesome. That was awesome. That was some scrappy goaltending right there. Because that backhand shot, for her to predict that that was coming, wow. That was awesome. Okay. Schofield, it's Palick in to take this face off. Won by Palick, moved forward by Schofield, but picked off right at center ice. Shibalov moves it in with Schofield at center ice, but offsides go the Knights as they dump it in and try and make an off. That was offside. So the neutral zone face-off, won by the Riders, who dump it in along into the corner. Into the corner behind the Knights net go Shibalov and, oh my gosh, no, I can't tell. Palick's going to try and get a backhanded shot, but it's picked off by the Knights. Knights moved it back into behind the net, changing direction. Schofield there to try and puck it off, but he can't. Knights high dump over to Krestoff, who tries to catch it but loses in his skates when he drops the puck. Krestoff dumps it, and I think that's going to ice. So we're going to get a change. The Knights ain't happy, team. I don't think they were expecting this. Scrappy little team from Colorado to give them a run for their money. But here we are doing our best. Giffen in to take this face off in the defensive zone. Won by the Knights to try and get a shot off, but it's pushed off by Corcoran. Corcoran and Giffen up against the wall, working to get the puck free. Waiting to see what happens. We still got two defensive men. They try and carry in right in front of Abby and get a shot off, but we step in front of it. And now someone lost a glove. Shot goes through the crease as some gloves get dropped and lost. We're going to come away with that in the neutral zone. Cohen chases down, but they body him off the puck and carry it across into behind Abby's net again. There's a penalty coming on somebody. I'm not sure who. Cohen? And I think they're calling Cohen for hooking. So we're going to go on the penalty kill here. This is an important one. Bliven, Mattioli, Nickerson, and Meyer is your squad for this penalty kill. Hopefully they can put themselves between the puck and Abby. Face off won by the Riders behind the net. Nickerson and Meyer can't control it, and it's up to the top of the circle. Circle passes it down to the winger. Winger dances around players. Diego and Maddie are trying to get in front of it. Diego tips the puck, so they lose control of their pass. Into the corner it goes. Three Knights in the corner, looking to break it loose. Held in on the blue line, looking for a shot, but they can't get it, so they line up on the other side. They try and get a pass, but they can't. Pass out to, oh my goodness, we're in the neutral zone, but we overskated the puck, and so Bliven's going back to try and body that player off the puck. It's behind the net. Looks like Meyer's going to try and rim it around, but he can't quite get enough steam on it, and the Knights step in and hold it in. Back in the corner. Picked off by Mattio, 5'6" Bliven. Bliven, around a player goes. He's one on two. They take it away from him, but he's still getting control. He tries to pass it to Mattioli in the corner, but the Knights rim it around behind their own net, and now it's going to make it into neutral ice with their defensive carrying for a pass. Tipped into to their zone. Around the net they go. Chased down by the Riders. We're still 10 seconds on this penalty. They skate to the corner, try and get a pass, but they can't do it. Riders holding up against the boards in the corner. They try back to the top of the circle. Backhand pass to the center. Center's going to dance in, try and get a better angle on a shot. Gets a shot. I can't see the puck, but it's in front of the net. I think that went off Abby's chest for one shot. Now someone else is hooking. I think it's a repeat offender. I've seen 92 go in the box several times for the Knights. Your score is 3-3. It's 5 minutes left in the second period. Bliven in to take this face-off in the offensive zone. Whoa. Really, the Knights kind of held that. Shot from the top of the circle. Bounces off a couple players, but it's stopped in front of the net. It squirts in the neutral zone. Shibby is all by himself. He's got two players on. He works to get himself in between the puck and the player, and I think that is going to stay fair. Oh, we try and drop pass in front of the net. Schofield out to Palak. Palak collects at neutral zone, carries it into the offensive zone. He moves it forward into the corner. The Knights collect and rim it around to the other side. There's a ref in the way. Shot from the top hits two players as it goes by. It spins and now finds its way onto 2-on-1 breakaway. They make a pass, try and get a shot, but they can't get the angle on it. Palak Bliven holds him up against the boards behind Abby's net. Out comes Palak. Palak with a cross-ice pass to neutral zone. Red line picked up by Schofield. Schofield's got two on. He gets a shot. The goalie's going to shut that down. He didn't hang on to it, so Schoenheider's going to try and get a shot, which he does, and the goalie doesn't quite hang on that anyway. That was a loose puck. There was a lot of digging. Hopefully everyone's okay. I got two shots on that. Yeah. So that goalie did not hang on either time. Schoenheider was underneath several players. Schoenheider having the game of his life today. That kid is all over the place. Super proud of his effort. As a goalie mom, I feel like he's been helping out a lot. There was nothing untoward happening there those kids were digging for the puck, as you do, because that goalie dumped it twice, couldn't hang on to it. You're going to dig in the hopes that he drops it again. I don't think so. All right. Lots of talking. What we have now are 2 Knights players in the box, which is going to give us a 5-on-3 opportunity for 23 seconds. And so, here we go. Bliven, Halleck, Schofield, Mattioli, and Shibalov is your squad. Face off won by the Riders are going to, Shibby's got at the top of the circle, looking to set up Mattioli with a great shot. Whoa! Blew it down again. Mattioli had a great shot on goal. That was a good save by the goalie, but he couldn't, again, control the rebound. It bounced all over the place. They shut that play down even though the puck wasn't frozen. Because with only 2 refs, they can't be everywhere and see everything. So we're on the other side of their net with a face-off, won by the Knights. The Knights are going to push it forward and try and dump it into the neutral zone. They go. They've got it all the way down by Abby. Somehow we're playing defense 5-on-3, but Bliven and Mattioli working against one player in the corner. They're trying to kill time, which is smart on their part. Can the puck get out? Schofield dumps it forward, collected by Shibalov, but the Knights come away with it somehow. Strong sticks. Cross-ice pass gets onto the stick of the Knights, who give it to Schofield, but Mattioli couldn't get off back in time. So we were offside there. We're back to 4-on-5. 48 seconds of a power play continues for your Riders. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second period. Score is 3-3. This is a chance for your Riders. Shibalov and Dixon and Meyer are your front line here. Face-off one back to Nikki. Nikki up to Schoenheider. Schoenheider over to Shibby, who carries it forward. Shibby's going to look for a shot. Backhand toward the net, but it's picked back to the other side of the net, and they're going to ice the puck. Nikki grabs it, and that's icing. All right, we're lining up for a face-off in our offensive zone. Meyer takes the face-off, wins it over to Shibalov, who holds the puck up in the corner. Squirts loose, and the Knights come away with it. Out through the neutral zone they go. Defensive guy carries this. He's got 2 offensive forwards in front of him. It's an interesting breakout that they use. Henry high into the neutral zone, waiting for Dixon. Jumps over his stick and picked up by the defense on the Knights. They shoot it high back to Nickerson, who stops at neutral ice, sends it over to Schoenheider. Schoenheider through neutral zone, but it's picked off by the Knights. And then we have too many men on the ice. Whoa, too many men. I think the Knights team might have pissed off the refs. So I think we're going to end up maybe with another power play. So that. All right. That was a too many men call, and so now we're going to have another power play. The Knights are lined up with their 4. We are lined up with our 5. Bliven is moving in to take this face-off in the offensive zone. Won by the Knights, pushed forward, but they squirt in. They've got a one-on-one. Mattioli's going to try and chase this kid down. He takes a no-look shot, but that didn't make it in. The Knights try and recollect. Neutral zone to Schofield. Schofield dumps it in and chases. He's got Palak and Bliven behind him. Into the corner they go behind the goalie. Lots of work behind the puck. Just came 7 feet off the ground, maybe higher. It's going to be held in by Shibalov on the blue line. Shibby dances, carries it forward into the corner, but it's stripped off his stick. We got to find a pass. Blivin and Shibalov and Palak working along the boards to see who can squirt that puck loose. The Knights come away with it and go the other direction. They skate by 2 of our defensemen and dump the puck into the neutral zone. Picked up by Schofield, who tries to carry it in, but it takes off his stick. Shibalov moves forward, carries it over the blue line. We are onside, and he shoots it. He can't catch it. It's a terrible rebound, but his defensemen dump it all the way. Whoa! That was icing. So we'll come back down for another offensive zone faceoff. We have 1 minute left in the second period. We have 23 seconds left on the power play. Offensive zone face-off. Palak steps in to take this one. Won by Palak over to Blivin. Blivin back to Shibalov. Shibalov at the top of the circle. Back up to Mattioli. Mattioli tries to skate it into the center ice. He tries to get a shot, but it's picked away by the defense, and they dump it all the way through. Shibby's got to decide to get down there. The icing was waved. That's a shot. Great save by Abby, who sends it back over to Schofield. Schofield picks it up in front of Abby, and now he's going to look to dump it up to Palak. Palak collects at the blue line. Through neutral ice he goes. He's over the blue line into the offensive zone, into the feet of Blivin, and now they've lost the possessions. Back into the defensive zone they go. Schofield punches it back into neutral ice. Palak and Mattioli against the boards in front of the score box lose possession, and now Schofield is behind Abby's net with the puck, skating forward looking for a pass. He loses his edge. Diego picks up the puck, and then he sends it over to Shibby. Shibby sends it all the way into the offensive zone. They've got another penalty coming. Called Abby off the... Okay, so they have another penalty coming against the Knights. So we're going to have another power play. Hey, if this is how we get it done, this is how we get it done.
This is why you need that third official.
Yeah, and that's what our parents are saying, a third official would be handy, because it is hard to see this speed of a game. Meyer wins it and takes a shot. Great shot by Owen Meyer. Shut down by the goalie. He controlled that rebound, laid on it. Okay, face-off 1-0 by the Knights this time, who carried into the neutral zone. Schoenheider reaches for it. Nikki loses an edge, and it's a breakaway. What can Abby do? She stops it right into the corner. And now our riders have recovered and picked up the puck. They try and dump it into the neutral zone. Carried through is Schoenheider. Schoenheider Shibalov. Schoenheider is taken off of his skates quite harshly right in front of the parents here. Nickerson, don't get involved. We'd better. I'm hold. We got coaches on the ice. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna let you know. Okay, this Henry Schoenheider on the ice. It's okay, Mama. You know he's tough. He's got our assistant coach is a paramedic. His head hurts. Broxton's there to grab his helmet. They're just going to check him out. Coach is taking a moment to give some instruction to the team. All right. Okay, Henry's a little bit wobbly, so they're going to help him off. Igor's there to help Henry off the ice, and his dad is right next to him. So, Abby, don't worry, Mark's got him. We're going to take good care of Henry. All right. So we've got Henry off the ice with his dad. The refs are looking to see what on. I don't think they saw. They're not going to call a penalty because nobody really saw what happened except the parents because it happened right in front of us. All right. We're going to get both coaches took this opportunity to give some information to their players. The period is over, so we're going to move into the third period with a 3-on-3 tie. The Riders are going to have a 1 minute and 8 second power play to start off. Our assistant coach is a paramedic, so he's going to go head over and see if he can help out. We got plenty of parents to make sure Henry get what Henry needs. For some reason, Elizabeth is heading off the ice. So, not sure if we'll have someone in the penalty box. Maybe she said something. I don't know. This is super interesting. It's always fun to try and figure out what's going on when you're far away from the action. Okay, the Knights are ready to play. The Riders are ready to play. The refs are ready to play. I think we are headed into the top of the third period. Livin takes the opening faceoff, wins it to Schofield behind him. Schofield makes a decision, moves it up to Mattioli. Mattioli's figure skating there for a second, and then I think we went offside.
15:51.
They had blew the whistle down because the poor lady who's trying to do all the things in the box didn't start the clock. So we have no clock. Now we're up. We're gonna restart the third period. We're gonna take that whole play away. Never mind. Top of the third period. Here we go. Opening face-off. Okay, won by the Riders, controlled to Shibalov. Shibalov playing D, moves it across the forward line. Palak, Blivin. Schofield is wide open in front of the net if someone can find him. Palak's got the puck on the blue line over to Schofield. Schofield tries to line up for a shot but can't control the pass. He dances, trying to control the puck along the blue line over to Shibby. Shibby spins and looking for a backhand pass up to Mattioli. Gets by Mattioli into the corner, and the Knights are going to try and control the puck. Palak centering pass tipped off by the Knights and now dumped into Abby's got to get it. All right, so picked up. That icing was right on net, so we had to pick it off. Back through neutral zone goes Palak. Palak across the red line. He is there with Mattioli. Schofield back to Palak. Puck is in front of the net, now behind the net, into the corner. Knights dump it up, bank it, and that's going to ice. No, they waved off the icing for some reason. So Shibalov collects, spins, sends it forward to Schofield. Schofield, who's waiting at center ice, but gets beat right here in the middle. Shibalov and Schofield carry it forward. It's got Mattioli and Blivin behind them. Puck goes toward the net, but not quite a shot. Nickerson banks it from the blue line up to Mattioli, who tries to get it across the ice. There's a whistle. Too many men for Colorado. Colorado with a very messy line change, standing there chatting. And we now have too many men on the ice. So we're going to have a seat. That was an unfortunate, sloppy penalty. That's not what we wanted. All right, we have Nickerson and Meyer in on D. Mattioli and Blivin. Boy, I think they were just on the ice. Now we have a 1 minute and 30-second penalty kill. Everybody's got to be on their best behavior. Blivin in to take this face off. Face off won by the Knights. Back into the corner. Top of the circle. Along the blue line. They pass. Try and get a shot from the right. It makes it in. Abby makes a toe save and sends it into the corner. Back to the top of the circle. The Knights across the blue line. They're going to try and shoot it from center, but they're pushed out by the Riders. Now they're in the corner I can't see. Back to the top of the circle. Back down to behind the net. They're going to try and move it forward, but there's lots of Riders. Top of the circle, cross the blue line. Back to the other side go the Knights. Back to the top of the circle. Shot from there. Picked off by Owen, who has a goalie living deep inside him. Makes him a great defenseman. Nickerson lays down in front of the puck, doesn't let them get a shot off, tries to push it out. Diego grabs it high into the neutral zone. He's going to ice that puck, but we'll at least get a line change. So that was a smart move. Oh, my. All right, Pelican to take this face off in the defensive zone. We still have 41 seconds on the penalty kill. Won by the Knights. Back to the top of the circle they go. Try and pass. It's picked off by Palick, who doesn't let them do that. And he's going to chase down, but the rest of our D is going to stay smartly where they are. Palick tries to pick it off. Back in the neutral zone go the Knights. Back to Shibalov, and oh no, they've broken through everybody. Try and get a shot. Great save. Abby's got it covered. Great save. $21 more seconds on the penalty kill here. Bliven takes his face off. I can't see it. There's a bunch of people between me and the ice now. Rimmed around to the other side. Palick's going to push it forward. Oh, it doesn't quite bust into the neutral zone. But Bliven's going to pick it up and move it to Palick. Tips Palick's stick and goes back across the red line. Now Meyer dumps it into the offensive zone. Knights throw it back to neutral ice. Knights moving around neutral ice, trying to set themselves up. The Riders are all over them. They send it back to their D, who try to get Schofield pestering this player, picks it off his stick. He's taken out right in front of the ref. The ref somehow didn't see that. Mattioli tries to carry it in, but it ripped off his stick. There's a That's a penalty for the Knights, because I think they took Diego or Schofield down right in front of the ref. That's not the ref who called it. It was the other guy. And it might have just been an early morning for these officials, too. All right, we're going to go. We have a 1 minute and 30-second power play. 12 minutes, 46 seconds left in the third period. Your team is Bliven, Palick, Mattioli, back to Schofield. Shot from Shibby, gets right to the goalie, but he stopped it, but he didn't control it. Schofield hits it kind of in the chest on the way through. Back over to neutralize Shibby, up to Mattioli, tries to move it into the offensive zone. Schofield's got it, get a shot, and it goes a little bit wide of the net. Now, at neutral ice, puck is dumped high into our defensive zone. Palick is behind Abby's net to pick it up. He leaves it for Schofield. Schofield is going to move. Oh, my God! Picked off by the D right in front of the net. Oh, my God! Good. Thank you, Palick, for down in front of it, because that was a big oopsie on our defense here. Wow. That was a turnover right in front of Abby. But Schofield made up for it. He laid down, took a hit right to the body there, stopped the puck from getting to Abby. We're going to have a neutral zone face-off, closer to our defensive end than we would like it to be. Palick, Bliven. Palick wins the face-off, but far forward, doesn't quite move it to the right spot. Knights come in, get a pad save by Abby from a shot off the side. Along the blue line, they dump it in. Oh, my gosh. Desperation play by Bliven. Knocks the puck all the way to Diego, who said, what was this? What? What's the call? There's a whistle, I swear to God, next to Abby, and he's making a call for something that happened somewhere else. On the Knights, boy, they should have made friends with the refs, those Knights. That's not working in their favor. Okay, 5-on-3 for 28 seconds. Score is 3-on-3, and we have 11 minutes and 43 seconds left in this game. Bliven, Halleck, Mattioli, Schofield, and Shivalov. Shivalov back to Schofield. Shivy's going to hold on the blue line. Shivy winds up for one of those wristers. Gets it in toward the net. Schofield shoots. That's 2 shots. And then we're going to move it out. It's held in, but the Knights are going to look to dump it into neutral zone, which they do. They've got a sniper waiting up here at the top of the circle to collect. Schofield at the back pushes it forward to Mattioli. Mattioli carries it across. Back to Palak. Palak lines up for a shot into the skates of several people. They can't get a shot off. They're all in front of the puck, unfortunately, and it's behind them. Breakaway by the Knights. Oh, my gosh, that's a penalty. Palak skated right into that kid. Yeah, that was a bad. Now, they're going to send Palak for that one. He was right at center ice. So that will do away with our power play. Unfortunately, we're going to be back to 4-on-4 hockey now for 4-on-4 for 47 seconds. Then we'll have to kill off about the same amount of time with a 3-on-3. The kids are getting chatty. And there's no refs watching what's happening. I don't love it. And I can't tell you guys what's going on anymore. I hope Greg's being nice to the officials. We don't want to make any enemies of these refs because we see what happens when we do. What I see from where I stand is 11 minutes left on the clock. 3-on-3. I'm sorry, 3-3 is the score. 1:30, a new penalty for Palak, and 47 seconds left on the penalty for the Knights. We're going to have a defensive zone face-off, 4-on-4. Okay, there was a lot of chatting there. I think the kids are being quite nice to each other. 4-on-4. We're not ready for this face-off yet because the door to the Knights bench is still wide open. The other ref was chatting. Puck drops before anybody's ready, so I can't tell who won it. It's back to the top of the point for the Knights. The Knights are trying to move it in to the top of the circle. Now they're going to get wind up for a shot on the other side. Center shot. Great defense there. Save by Abby. She's going to find her feet again while that goes all the way to the other end. They're going to ice it. Oh, no. They picked it up. So where's our 4th player? Oh, they put 2 in for us? Oh, the coach got a bench minor, so now we're 5-on-3. Aye. So the coach didn't. Bliven kind of pushes it forward. It's at neutral ice. Bliven and Nickerson carrying it in. We've got Owen back here all by himself. Nikki's on the blue line. Owen's on the blue line. Puck's in the corner. Nikki and Owen skating backwards now as the Knights charge forward. Knights looking for a pass cross ice, but they miss their pass. Off Bliven skates back around to nobody. Unfortunately, it's only the Knights here to collect. They have 23 seconds left on a 5-on-3. That shot did not make it to Abby. That was a defensive block. The Knights are taking their time to try and set it up. Abby's looking for every possible option. Riders have got to take that puck away if they can. Their puck is moving. That puck goes through, tries to, but it goes through the other side. Now it's in neutral zone. We killed it off, team. 5-on-3, but the Knights are charging in. Can the Riders reset as the Knights move forward to try and get a shot from the... They send a centering pass, but it was a rifle. Puck is at neutral ice. The Knights move it forward. It's Mattioli with the puck, who tries to move it to Shivalov. In Shivalov's skates, so the Knights grab it off. They reset to try and get another shot. Taken off by Nikki. Nikki's moving it forward to Schofield. At Skennerai, Schofield is dancing through 6 players, gets a shot, but it ramps off a stick and over into the netting behind the goalies. So that'll be an offensive zone face-off for us. Back to 5-on-5. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. I think Wynn just fell asleep on the bench. That was kind of funny. Okay. That face-off was won by the Knights. It's back behind their own net. We've got one feisty little Hernandez back there working on it. Corcoran here and O'Connell on the back. Knights move forward through. They get a shot toward Abby. She sticks it to the corner. She stops it. That was the back of the post that it hit. And now into the other corner. Puck is dumped into the neutral zone by the Riders, and we're going to get a quick change. Corcoran is there against 2 guys twice his size. He's got Hernandez right behind him along the boards, trying to move the puck into the corner. Working along the blue line here, and the puck squirts loose, and it comes into the stick of a Knights player who skates in, trying to get an angle on a shot, but he is pushed behind the net by Meyer. Meyer comes out with it, moves it toward the bench. It bounced off a goalie hanging over the boards there, and we're going to have a face-off right in front of our bench. Okay, Riders change. Shibalov in to take this face-off. He's got Dixon and Halleck with him, maybe? Mattioli? Face-off won by the Riders. Back through the skates of several people. Shibby's trying to move it. The ref is sitting in the penalty box with his feet up. Mattioli moves forward, gets through 6 people, but then it's stripped off his stick, and now the Knights come charging back. Nikki's right there to stick back. Knights still get a pass. Abby makes a great save into the corner behind the net, waiting for someone to pick it up. The puck squirts through. Everyone's watching and waiting. All right. Riders moving the puck forward. Dixon's got it, chasing into the corner. He's got Shibalov and Nickerson with him. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a line change here. Puck picked up by Schofield, but then taken off his stick, dumped down into the defensive zone, tipped off a stick, so icing is waved off. Krestoff pushes it around to Schofield. Schofield pushes it forward to Bliven. Bliven moves the body off the puck. The puck is picked up by the Knights in their corner. They dump it down the wing. Nickerson tries to stop it but can't. Now we've got Krestoff one-on-one against a Knights player. Knights player pushed through. Abby makes a save. Oh, yeah. That guy was almost laying on Elijah, trying to push him through. The Riders are giving it all today. For everything they didn't give yesterday, they're giving it today. What? I guess they thought Elijah was holding a stick. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Pause. The penalty is 1 minute, 30 seconds, not 2 minutes. And so we've got to get the clock set to the correct penalty time. Who else is in the box? There's 2 riders in the box. I'm not sure why. It's 4-on-5. Face-off won by the Knights. Controlled shot from the top of the circle is blocked by Bliven, who gets in the way. Puck now in the corner. Schofield's trying to chase off the blue line. Knights get it back around. Back through. Bliven pushes it out. Now it's in the neutral zone. The Knights have to reset. Schofield is chasing down. Knights reset and bring it back in. Bliven takes the body off the puck. He's got another player behind him. Cross ice pass doesn't make it onto the stick of the Knights. Nikki's there to push it off. Schofield takes a big hit. Puck blocked by one of our players, then pushed around behind the net. He's got Owen Meyer taking off his skates behind the net. Puck is bouncing. Schofield picks it up and moves it around to the other side. Top of the circle with the Knights. They've got more players than us, and so they're using the space. Picked off by Nickerson, but that guy's holding his stick. Puck loose to the top of the circle. They bounce it off the boards to the other side, and it's going to move into neutral ice. Bliven pushes it forward. They're getting tired, looking for a change. The Knights are going to move in. We've got Nikki and Owen here between them and the net. That shot went wide in the net. Shivalov now is going to chase into neutral zone, see if he can take it off a stick. We have 12 seconds left to kill this penalty. Mattioli and Shivalov chasing into the offensive zone, trying to get the puck. Diego chases but gets beat. Shivalov in along the boards. Knights carry it through neutral ice. Taken off stick by Owen. Nice long pass to a Schofield who carries it forward. He's practically got a breakaway. Schofield makes a shot. Goalie makes a save. That was a game saver by that goalie. That was a good chance for the Riders. Nickerson now has the puck, trying to center it to anybody. Picked off by the Knights. We've got Krestoff and Shivalov here on the D. Puck makes it to Abby. She pushes it across to the side. Behind the net, puck in the neutral zone. Knights collect, dump it back into the offensive zone, but they're way off sides. Four minutes and 46 seconds left in this 3-on-3 tie. Well, I guess we're going to have it right at neutral ice. Giffen, Hernandez, Corcoran, Krestoff, and Nickerson. Face off won by somebody who dumped it into the bench. So wins some action over there. He's going to jump off the bench and fetch it. Passes it back to the ref. We're going to try that face off again. Won by the Knights, who dump it into the corner. Nikki's looking for Elijah. Oh, Nikki's taken off his skates. Elijah pushes it up to Hernandez. Hernandez and Giffen working along the boards here to try and keep it at neutral ice. Giffen carries it forward. Picked off by the Knights. Knights push it into the neutral zone. Corcoran is there to dump it back in. Knights now back into the offensive zone. They try and take a shot, but it goes behind the net. Krestoff is there with Nickerson to move it out. Hernandez looking for a pass. Nickerson's going to head up and carry through three players, I think. He puts the brakes on, takes a shot. Goalie makes a pad save into the corner. We get a bit of a line change while the Knights reset and come back through the neutral zone. Poke check by Bliven and Meyer take that player off the puck. Meyer dumps it forward into the skates of another player. Dixon now picks it up at the red line and dumps it forward. We've got Dixon and Bliven chasing into the corner. Bliven working hard. Back into neutral zone goes the puck. Schofield picks it up at the back. Tries to pass it, but gets stuck in his skates. O'Connell's going to pick it up. I think they're going to call a penalty on somebody, maybe us. I don't know what the penalty was. I couldn't quite see. His back was to me. Was that interference again? I didn't see what the call was. The red guy fell and our stick was in the way. Which All right, I'm getting a praise that Coop had a 2 and 10 for that hit that nobody liked at center ice, even though it was a really good hit. See the parents here. I know nothing. So that's parents here. I know nothing. So that's why we haven't seen Cooper Palak on for a hot minute. Schofield just took that penalty, so now we have Giffenmeyer, Shibalov, and Bliven, and Abby running, standing. Listen, if you're looking at the camera and you see the number of players for each team, and then look at the size of the players for each team, it's kind of overwhelming. and know that we're down to 13 skaters. We had a kid get hurt, so Henry has not come back to this game. They've got a full line and change over what we have for fresh blood. We're going to have a 5-on-4 penalty kill with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game, but a minute and 30 of that is going to be 5-on-4. Bliven to take the face off. I don't know who won it, but it got squirted out behind into the corner. Nikki taking off his skates by the Knights, comes away with it, pushes it towards Shivalov, and now it's in neutral zone. Shivalov and Bliven looking to chase into the offensive zone. Icing waved off. Knights reset, looking for a pass out into the neutral zone they go. They come forward. They've got players all over them. They're in the deep corner. Try and get a centering pass, but it goes through everybody. And now the Knights are chasing. Shibby is going to chase that player down, see if he can't get there to make a play in front of the net. They dump it around the other side. Mattioli's there. The puck is actually sat there for a full 2 seconds with nobody touching it. That was weird. Got stuck in the corner because there's save. But right behind her was another player. The Knights were a little bit shook, I have to say, by that. Did not expect